And welcome if you're just joining our stream, or if you've been here all day, welcome back. And we've got our next match up here for you in the 2023 Island of Origin. Apudthama brothers, the defending champions from 2021, they had a rough day yesterday, coming down at 2 losses, the unexpected, and they're up against the Surumau Gladiators. And it'll be the Apudthama brothers to kick off here for us to get us underway. They'll start as the ball falls off the tee. And now we're away. If you're just joining us, I'm Rob Paul, joined by Coco Quirk here in the live call of the 2023 Island of Origin. You can follow along Blue Collar Sports, share it around through the families and spread it around. It's fantastic. Absolute privilege to be up here bringing you the live stream of the Island of Origin Rugby League at its finest. Now, Surumau Gladiators working their way out off the line now. And a steady first set. Socky. It's deep. Good chase. Yeah. Brother side here having to work back off their own line. It's Charles Byra there to carry now on to 16 Jeffrey Nellyman. Disappointing day, Apudthama brothers. Yesterday they'd have been disappointed with the results. Big Eli Tabuai, it's been huge for them. Now 35 out from the Surumau Gladiators line. Quite a bit. Denise Weir, our referee's found a penalty there. Everyone offside. Bring it back now, and Apudthama brothers will continue to mount pressure as they get a set now well inside, deep inside. Surumau Gladiators half. Strong. Some fierce defence there. Now, skipping out of a tackle. Apudthama brothers now brought down 3 metres out. So we had a bit of a head clash. Both boys a little bit dusty, a little bit slow to get to their feet. Starting to feel the heat. 2 big days of rugby league. The medical staff being kept on their toes today, and as the carnival goes on longer, that's I guess a part of carnival footy. It's a war of attrition. The teams that can last the longest. 2 really tough days of footy, 4 games just to give yourself an opportunity to play in the knockout stages. A little bit of concern being shown down there. Just taking all safety precautions here, the medical staff. A little bit of extra time down there. No time off in the round games here. you're looking to follow the stream, or if you've got family and friends that you're looking to get out to, just share the Blue Collar Sport page. Follow along. Whenever you have the post up there, we post up every game live as it goes up. And you can also follow those links to watch the game back if you don't get the opportunity to watch it live, but you're at least able to keep up and keep track of your side up here on Bardu with the Island of Origin. Fantastic to have the Island of Origin back after taking a break last year. And you can see communities enjoying it. There's a big crowd back here at the Joe Myru Memorial Oval. And it'll only get bigger over the next couple of days as the games really start to come to the pointy end. So we've got the last game here of round 3, and then there'll be one more round games. So one more game each for the sides here before they decide on who our final sides, our knockout stages, quarters and semi-finals are going to be. So all these games are meaning something. That's a big challenge here. Getting prepared for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a massive day. You'll be able to catch it all here live on Blue Collar Sports through the My Action Sport YouTube page. Thank you if you've been patient with us too. We had a few technical issues in the last game. People have been ventured up to the islands up this way. That occasionally the internet can be a little bit sporadic. We're able to work through that, and we'll keep fighting through all weekend to make sure that we keep bringing you the action from the Island of Origin. Looks like we've got the player starting to come back to his feet. Fantastic to see. Let's take this opportunity while we had a little bit of a break in play to make sure we make a mention of the carnival sponsors. Without the carnival sponsors, we would have been able to get back here to Bardu Island and get the Island of Origin going again. We'd like to, the carnival sponsors and organisers would like to send out their thanks too as the player gets escorted from the field. Getting a round of applause to C-Swift, Intract, TSI, the Black Dog Institute, TSYRSA, Skytrans, fantastic help there, Torres Strait Air, Tag-Eye Management Consultants, and the QRL. The QRL and the NRL for their ongoing support up here to the islands and ongoing support to bring rugby league to the regions. How good has it been? Now, we'll get back underway now. Apudthama brothers right on the attack, and it looks like they'll get first points. That might have been before because of the so, and we've got our first try scored here by Apudthama brothers. It's the number 8, Eli Tabuai for Apudthama brothers. Defending champions, like we mentioned, had a rough day yesterday. Got off to a fast start here against the Gladiators. And everybody watching out there, we do apologise if we're having some issues with the streaming and the quality coming through at the minute. We're working through the internet. We're going to keep battling on, and hopefully the internet's gods are kind to us, support us to bring you the action. We've got QRL North representative Terry Bendigo joining us here live at the carnival as we just wait on this conversion from Brendan Magala, and the conversion is successful. So Terry, Fantastic having the Island of Origin Carnival back.
Yep, it's been good. Another good carnival so far. As you see, the defending premiers here back in.
Would have been a lot of challenges, I suppose, the carnival circuit coming back post-COVID, fighting their way to get back to hosting carnivals again up here, mate. And how important is it to the community up here in Zenith Kes to be having a rugby league and these carnivals here?
Yeah, I think it's really good. It's been a good lot of effort behind the scenes from the carnival organizers in planning this island version. A lot of hard work, and kudos to all the teams too. Being registering and being compliant to the carnival. It's been really good, and giving all our boys an opportunity to play and represent their home and their community.
Fantastic. It's the kickoff. Surumau Gladiators heaping pressure on themselves there with that kickoff going out. And you probably haven't been able to see sort of too much of the footy there, Terry, but has anyone surprised you over the weekend here? Anyone popped up with...
I think it's just another carnival where, teams warm up, getting ready for tomorrow. But, there's a fair few that maybe 4 or 5 teams are sticking out, and looks like they're going to have a good run tomorrow, but, anything can happen. This is carnival footy.
That's it. We've been saying over the last couple of days, it's sort of not how you start in carnival footy. It's whether you can sort of weather the storm right through the carnival to the end of the days. And it's the one good thing about carnivals, what we were speaking earlier about, was that generally by the end of it, the best team gets to the top because there's no easy way to a final here at a carnival.
Yep, that's true.
And the had a little bit to do with the female side of the game there too, and it's good to see 3 women's sides up here for the carnival.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a couple more, but we'll see. But it's growing the game, As we see, Apudthama score a try there through, I think, Windsor Bowie.
There we go.
He scores another try there.
Sort of breakaway down the left-hand side there. And looking a bit crisper today, Apudthama brothers. Like we said earlier, they were probably a bit disappointed with their earlier results yesterday, but there is no easy games at the carnival if you sort of don't start well. And it is Windsor. Good eye there, Terry. And the quality of the women's games that we've had, though, with the 3 teams that are here, the quality's been of a very high standard, considering a lot of the ladies there probably not getting too much rugby league. They've come together really well, and it's been impressive.
Yeah, we see how, being based up here, you see how hard they work too as well, training and fundraising and just that commitment they show towards the game, and, putting in a team, it's a lot of costs, but, it was worthwhile in the end,
Certainly. And,
they appreciated the ladies.
Definitely. We were talking yesterday about our pathways and how it's such a vital part these carnivals play in the pathways that the QRL's created now. And we had young Melissa Hosea who came through the outback, the country pathway there to play 17s Queensland country, and then being able to come back up here representing community. And we're seeing more and more players that are filtering through. Obviously spoke about Tech Lumene and Dudley Goddard that we know that have got down in Townsville, and we've got Theo Mosby and a few of them there, Lorish Mara playing at BMD. So many more players now getting the opportunity to come down out of carnival footy and then going on further. QRL's worked really hard in that space too.
As you see that conversion there from Brendan Mugler, is sharpshooter, well known around the NPA and the Taurus.
And now a breakaway.
Break there.
Wow. Oh, and some fantastic scrambling defence by the Gladiators. Well, it's all action here, Terry. And just breaking down at the end. Well, you can't take a breath here at the moment. That's carnival footy for you. Just
all right, put a shout out to George Moshu down in Cairns there. Brother, it's all happening up here on Badu, and all your hard work, behind the scenes there.
Fantastic. And a lot of hard work goes in behind the scenes to make these things happen. And it's an absolute privilege, Terry. I thank yourself and George as well. It's an absolute privilege to be able to be here and bringing and streaming these games out to the families. And so good to see that we've had people coming up to us from here, local at the game, that have been had family that are watching on back at home. And so great to be able to connect families together and through rugby league. It's such a great vehicle, like we said. And we've got Coco here doing some stuff with the QRL there around that. Because rugby league really does bring families and communities together. And nothing like the carnivals. Now, the Gladiators. Deep into the corner. Now starting to muscle up in defence here, the Gladiators. They're looking to try and get themselves a little bit of good ball. They really have struggled to get out of their own half here for a while. Another breakaway down the left-hand edge with an offload. Now, Apudthama brothers, they cross halfway, and Magala now weaving. Bit of an arm wrestle at the moment. That's high. Tough catch. Might have been a Falcon there. And just a little accidental knock on. Oh, offside there. So more pressure for the Gladiators. So the two sides that we've got out here today, Terry, obviously Apudthama brothers, the defending champions. So from the mainland, we've got our Surumau Gladiators. Got a little bit of history on both the sides we've got here.
Yeah, Surumau Gladiators, they're from the Central Islands, Surumau and Warburg. And
we held up here. We could have a try. Nope, held up. Referee Denise Weir right on the spot.
They've been on the carnival circuit up this way for a while now. I think it's the 10th or 11th year, the Surumau Gladiators. And Apudthama, they
turnover there.
Joined, I think, 2018 or 19 when they lost Island of Origin.
And they're back to penalty up as well. So here, it'll relieve the pressure for the Gladiators. And, shows, I suppose, with the break, Terry, a lot of sides, a lot of young guys with the bit of time off. We've seen a lot of young players being able to come through for some of the teams here now. And a bit of a change at the top, I suppose you'd say, with Apudthama probably struggling to touch here. But I think it's more a result of the teams around them that they've been playing against have been really high quality, more so than them coming back to the pack.
They just started the competition in the NPA, and some of the boys had a run last week. It's good for the match fitness, but just getting that the combinations going and with a lot of young boys in the team. It's going to take a while. And usually the left side is the strong side with young Brendan Maga along with Tabo Wusup and Wins Bowie. They usually stronger on that side. But
certainly have. They've played a fair role in our Inter United sides over the years. And we found a penalty here.
I think it was for...
Well, he just got him a little bit late on the kick there, potentially, I think.
And
Surumau there looking to play quickly. So always a ball of energy. Ball of energy, Ishmael Socky bouncing around.
Big run there from Kevin.
Strong carry to the posts. Now, Gladiators we need to set forward some attack, and they've got an opportunity here, and that's fantastic try in the corner. Right in front of their supporters. The flags go up. That's Andrew Sampson, I think we have over there. Get a confirmation on the try scorer, but the Gladiators are on the board.
Oh,
they're giving it to Ishmael. He might have claimed one there, Ishmael. Not sure that was him that went over there in the corner and claimed it. So we'll give it to him. Far be it for us to deny him one. To a rock star, Ishmael Socky. As far as the rugby league being the representative up through the regions up here, the QRL sort of got many things going, sort of coming on in the up. I know we had some camps, some really successful junior camps going on up there. It's great to see the opportunity for to get the camps out for the kids up there. Been a part of some of those, mate. They're always fantastic there. The kids enjoy it.
Yeah, we had other than our Island kids camps, we had our rice camp on TI with Neil Henry coming up and doing that, and we got a couple of rep teams going down end of this month. Under 14 boys going to that rice camp, rice carnival in Townsville, and under 17 girls. A lot of free happening this way with our Island juniors starting up Zenat juniors. So we're planning on a competition for next year for giving the kids out in the islands the opportunity, and also over in Bamaga, we started up our seniors with plans of getting our juniors up and running, and also our competition on GI and with our juniors starting our split season because of the cultural festival, and also our seniors starting next week on GI. So a lot of footy, which is good for the region, but also good to see a lot of families, understanding the importance of being compliant, and why we have all these regular meetings is and having volunteers in place to help with some of these registrations and check on accreditations and stuff like that. But yeah, big effort from all involved, just to get footy back up and running, especially after COVID. We had a competition on TI, but it was a struggle. But this year will be better.
Fantastic. There's so much going on, and it's so fantastic to see so many good stories coming out of the region there. That's a fair list of things going on there, and we've got pathway stuff happening as well as just the grassroots stuff here for the kids with the Outer Islands camps, and rugby league certainly growing stronger and stronger through the Cape and through the Zanskez, and it's fantastic to see. It's obviously a heartland of rugby league. You can just see by the attendance that we get carnivals like this. It's certainly well supported.
I just want to make mention of the Zanskez Junior Rugby League Footy Club on TI there. They picked up that Club of the Year award at the QRL Awards, and I think they'll be traveling down. One or two of them will be traveling down to Brisbane on Monday.
What's the Mighty Maroons? Mighty Maroons take a victory over the Blues, Terry, or what?
Maybe, but I'm tipping Hudson Young for 2 tries.
Oh, there he is. I thought we'd bring the green side out of him. Didn't take too much. Throw it out. But we'll be back in the action here. This is where the real origin's happening. And now, that conversion unsuccessful at just before half time there. Will be Apudthama brothers are going to lead 12-4 into the second half. And it'll be the Surumau Gladiators to kick off and get us started there.
Old Harry on the sideline.
Yep, the stalwart, Rod McRae. Saw him in there before too, just keeping the peace with a couple of the boys.
Yeah, they love him up here.
He's certainly a character of the game. Had Harry on a little bit earlier for a game. He's a wealth of wisdom, history throughout the carnivals. Yeah, might be up there with Wayne Bennett and those bloody 900 odd games he's got. Now, Apudthama brothers getting first use of the football in the second half.
It's a big run there.
Strong defence. Slow play the ball. They come down here, down their left-hand edge. And the play got shut down quickly. not wanting it to get any room down that short side. And back to the middle now. Be the fourth tackle. And they adjusted their own 40, so it's been a good set in defence here by the Gladiators. But here we go now, Mosby. And now looking for support. He won't need it. Play on. Magala, no, they've pulled it back. Wow. Sort of came from nothing really there.
Like I said, man, that is their strong side, that left side, especially with Jason Mosby on the left.
Mosby.
Oh, yeah.
So we've seen a bit of him down the Townsville way there. Premiership winner over there with Centrals. Good time with brothers, and he might be now over playing at North. So, mate, he's lightning on an edge. There really wasn't much going on there. He didn't have too much room to work with. Remind you of a young Terry Bendigo back in the day.
Too speed.
Too much speed. My hamstrings hurt just watching him go. But now they've got an opportunity down here, Apudthama brothers, to build a bit of pressure defensively. And the Gladiators. Jamal Socky beating the scrum. Oop. Here we go. I'll start now. It's Philip Larry there. Strong carry. And now the Gladiators making good meters. Got a bit of a spring in their step. Nelson, Billy. And they're already out to the 40. And they've earned themselves a penalty. Mark is not square. Well, the Gladiators are going to work their way back into it. Where do you think they've got to improve here, Terry? This will certainly help them out. And Tanu fired up for that carry. Elio dummy half. Big number 8.
Kebe.
Kebe. A lump of a lad. Now, Gladiators. And on their left edge now. Bring it back to the post. Strong carry. Plenty of numbers though from Apudthama brothers. A shift to the left. And they're holding tight here, the brothers. And they look to move the ball. There. And just a bit too much for him there. Waits. We've got a whistle. And, Denise Weir there, just taking a second. We've got a penalty there. So it'll be a penalty to Apudthama brothers. One more round. One more set of round games after this to go, Terry. Teams be starting to feel the pinch. 3 games of tough footy.
Yeah, after yesterday there, after the second round yesterday of men game, we had the Rocks and Eagles finish up on top, and they had a good win again this morning against the Gladiators. So still within the last round, still some tough games to go. And I guess it'll go down to the last couple of games to determine who finishes on top. They certainly is an advantage to finish on the top 2 to have an early quarterfinal tomorrow. And with the amount of games and that.
Yeah, I see the kick to touch.
That's a
doesn't quite touch.
That's a kick LB would like to have again.
Hey.
John Brendan.
No, well, they've let out of jail there. They've got out of jail there with the one-on-one strip to get the ball back.
Good play there from Trouble. Is it Trouble? Oh, no, somebody.
Brendan might owe him a hot dog after that one, getting him out of trouble. And a big collision there. Just a little rush of blood.
Yeah. I bet you big.
It's, both the big boys. That's it. Both the big boys. I don't mind it.
I think he's going to go off the top again. Big number 8 there.
Big WI. Yeah, here we go. I'll tell you what, if they come together again, the earth's going to shake. And what's up looking to get himself involved. He's been good. What's up? He's laid the pace and he's hard to drag down. He gets dragged down now, only 2 metres out. And here we go, WI. Just give it to me, and no, it's loose. It's out the back. Well, hang on. Hold on. We could have points. She's giving it. For a second, I thought she might be looking upstairs, but there, Apudthama brothers, the ball comes out the back.
I don't know whether it come out or it was a strip and she played advantage.
Yeah. Big WI the offload there. I think that was put one in the column for him. And Wassop, wow. It's been very good. Wassop all weekend. Very strong.
13 minutes remaining until full time. 13 minutes remaining until full time.
Well, Apudthama brothers are much happier with the performance that they're coming out with here today. Just probably didn't control the ball as well as they would have liked yesterday.
Yeah.
And that's like you said, Terry, coming from probably not having too many games of footy, still working their way back into a little bit of form there, a bit of form and fitness.
I had a chat to the coach earlier, Robert Jackson. He was telling us that they had a good yarn last night, the brothers from NPA, and sort of regrouped and come up with a bit more intent this morning or today.
Certainly have the skill in the side now, Brendan McGuff. He's successful with a conversion for 2. They certainly have the playing stock in the group to get any side here. And I guess that's the part we can't have footy too. There can be sides like Apudthama brothers. They might have had a couple of losses yesterday, but you don't want to be running into them because it doesn't matter where they're sort of sitting on the ladder. Anyone can get you. Now the Gladiators. Going to get us back underway. 12 minutes left in the half. We've had some fantastic weather up here too. It's been very kind to us. Fantastic conditions for rugby league, not too hot. A little bit of cloud coverage around, and the wind hasn't been too bad. Now that's a strong carry there. These Apudthama brothers work their way off their line. And an early kick. An early kick looking for the 40-20. Now he's on his bike. And that'll go dead. Wow.
He went before that.
Run dead. They thought they had a 40-20, but it's just gone dead by a step or two. Geez, that had some on it. But an opportunity now to build pressure again. Just getting into the grind. I think that's, spoke about the Rocks and Eagles a little bit earlier. I think that's what they've been very good at doing, the Rocks and Eagles. They've just built into the carnival. They don't give you much. They're very good with ball control. And there's probably some flashy sides out there, but Rocks and Eagles, they're just rock solid about how they go about their business. No nonsense.
We would like to thank our sponsors. We'd like to acknowledge and thank our sponsors.
The Rocks and Eagles have that old veteran there running around. Aaron Binnowell still going.
Certainly. Very good in their last game, Aaron Binnowell.
He adds a lot of composure to that team.
We'd like to thank
Saw him jag a try in their last game as well. Still sniffing around. Yeah, the Gladiators. Out of the air. And here we go. A little fleet of foot and look out now. Mosby. With Mosby with a room to move. Well, he's slippery. Couldn't get a hand on him, Jason Mosby. Played a fair bit of he'd all back in his day. Jason Mosby, he'd have been a gun at that. Yeah, here we go. Apudthama brothers are on a roll now. The Gladiators going to look to try and slow this play the ball down and try and get a bit of vicinity back. Carry back on the inside here.
Get him in the middle.
Oh, well. And still able, and now Mosby again. Oh, and great football. Mosby summed that up really, really well there. So he's just not got speed, Jason Mosby. He's done some time at fullback, so I just showed there where he just sized that up really, really well. Turned the ball back on the inside.
It's good work there from Windsor Bowie to, stay balanced and get on his feet again and get that offload away.
Five there to Apudthama brothers by number 20, Jonah Louis. Scores are now Apudthama brothers 22 with a conversion kick to come. Gladiators 4.
Certainly are. This is the performance I would have been looking for early, but they found it. As Terry said, got together, had a good chat. Really come out with really good intent here today. They haven't compounded their errors. They've controlled the ball really well, and you can just see by the squad they've assembled here. If they control the ball really well, they're going to be dangerous against anybody. We've got the lunch break coming up next. My second favourite time of the day. Just slightly ahead of dinner. And we've got some great games of rugby league coming up for you this afternoon. So the Gormabah Raiders will be back in action, and haven't they been exciting to watch? And they'll be up against Hugger Panthers. Now that will be a game you don't want to miss. Fireworks, sure. And then we'll see the Pioneer Dames and the K and Coastals. K and Coastals, they were quite impressive yesterday.
Yeah, they've got a good
Great notes there, McGarland.
good little squad there, the K and Coastals have. It should be a good game.
The Pioneer Dames was very impressive this morning. Jumped out of the box.
A lot of new and young faces to that team. The Pioneer Dames.
Very similar, I think they were saying, to the Pioneer Knights as well. Just a bit of a building squad, a bit of a changing of the guard, with a few players coming through now.
There was a lot of young boys running around for the Knights,
Yep.
and also for the Dames. So should be a good game.
Yep.
Dames won that inaugural Grand European Cup last year,
Yep.
and also won that ladies competition on TA. Pioneer Dames.
Well, they certainly know how to win big games, so we'll be in for a cracker this afternoon. That'll be one you don't want to miss. And we'll have our final round games as we get prepared for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a massive day, Terry. The knockout footy.
Looking forward to it. Should be some good games tomorrow.
We'll be bringing every game to you live. So far, touching wood, the internet's been great to us up here, so we've been able to bring live rugby league. From dummy half there, Apudthama brothers. We'll find the grass. Get a bounce at the back now. And number 5 from the Gladiators. That's a great chase there. It's the little things now that the Apudthama brothers have really worked on. Oh, and he's an invoice for the broken ankles there. Left him clutching. And earned another penalty there. Just creeping in front. Socky, wasting no time. Right on the front foot now as they cross over halfway, 40 metres out.
Play the ball, there. Quick play the ball from Big Kevin.
On.
I think that's Bowes Harry, with that.
Big Bowes. Strong run there, back in. Cunningham behind the ruck now. They've got a bit of momentum up here. Socky. Plays flat. Apudthama brothers. Big side, Socky now rolls it in the back. Will he get a bounce? Well, it's a fast track here. It's a fast track. We've seen a lot of balls there bounce and go long. Bit of the pace starting to come out of the game, but it's probably to be expected. And some big gains. That's a heavy collision. It's that big bounce, Harry coming over the top. Yeah. And we've got another crack here. We might be successful this time. No, wait. And it holds up, but a foot in the touch, and the touch judge is all over it, our travelling touch judge there. Wow. Piling the pressure on now. Sometimes with momentum in rugby league, it feels like you just can't pick your way out. Once one team's got the momentum, it's very hard to wrestle it back around. The Gladiators here, at the moment, treading water. Brothers hungry for more points. Gala strolling over. Rolls over untouched. Dummy half. It's the weight of possession there, just getting to the Surumau Gladiators. Just had to make too many tackles.
Scores are now Apudthama brothers 28 and conversion kick return. Surumau Gladiators score.
What any football on the Gala? Just at one point in time, destined for bigger things. It's been an impressive performance here by the Apudthama brothers. Probably looking after the interchanges down here. There'll be no nonsense, you can guarantee that. It's fantastic to see old Harry got out there today and had to run around in the middle in the women's game. Exceptional to see he's still got it, the big fella. Winding back the clock. They went back the clock a couple of times. We had people kicking off tees over here, picking off a bit of sand yesterday. One there, a bit of vintage rugby league, and we've had scrums against the feed. We've had the boys rustling up in the scrums a little bit, so we've really seen it all. And sails back between the uprights. Jeffrey Nellingman adds.
Conversion attempts are all successful. Scores are now Apudthama brothers 30. Surumau Gladiators score. There is less than a minute remaining until full time.
And it's right in the shadow of the full-time siren now as the Gladiators go deep. Down the corner and the ball's gone dead, so the Gladiators will get one last opportunity maybe, but I don't think anyone's going to be in a hurry to go over to the dropout.
Yep.
So, coming back up after lunch. The Gormabell Raiders and the Pucker Panthers. And that'll lead us into Pioneer Dames and the Cane Coasters. We'll be back at 12:30 after lunchtime there. More of the action. And the short kickoff. Well, it's become a feature of the game, the short kickoff. Something you would have coached in your day, Terry? More of the fundamentals kind of guy. And there we have the siren in the background with the last carry, Magala. Put on the shoe. And that ends our half there. And a fantastic game of rugby league. Thank you, Terry, joining us on the Blue Collar Sports Network. We'll be back live just before 12:30 for our next games there. So follow on Blue Collar Sports on the Facebook page. We might actually support if you're on the YouTube channel there. Make sure you let your families know it's going to be out there. It's going to be live the whole time. And thank you, Terry. Thanks for joining us. We'll get some more of Terry jumping on here through the next couple of days. We go on with the carnival.
Thanks, buds. Thanks for having us.
Hey, natural.
Is that all he's done?